Hi, I'm Tammy Allen. Would you agree that far too many people feel they must accept unjust circumstances? We have become so accustomed to it that sometimes we don't even recognize it. Everyone encounters some form of victimization, and yet every one of us has the power to reject the role of victim by refusing to accept that we are powerless. There are occasions when diffusing the situation is the right thing to do, as we assess the best course of action at a later time. And I want to remind you that because we have the power to choose how we respond, we are never powerless. But balancing power and understanding the dynamics of situations is another thing to consider as you're learning to stand in your power. I'm a naturally high energy person and I have a big personality. And one day, a close friend and I were walking into a restaurant, and I was just being my usual silly self, when suddenly she stopped and said, "You know, you're too much." And she wasn't joking or criticizing me. It was an observation she thought I should be aware of. But of course, her comment caught me off guard, and I retorted, "Too much fun, too much energy, too much joy." Later, she told me about the tall poppy syndrome, a metaphor in which taller poppies are trimmed down to match the rest. And it symbolizes how people who stand out are frequently cut down by others who are uncomfortable with their differences. Now, as social creatures, we do have to blend in to a certain extent, and we're conditioned to do so. But that can make some people uncomfortable when someone like me stands out, and I've come to realize that my energetic intensity can overwhelm people. And it's a little like being around a hyperactive toddler when you need a nap. And so I want to stay true to myself, but I also want others to feel comfortable around me. So now in social settings, I take a moment to assess how much energy the room can handle. So I just want to let you know that standing in your power does not mean overpowering others, but learning how to balance kindness and respect. So, how do we stand in our power when someone tries to unfairly dominate us? Hierarchies are systems where individuals are ranked by authority or function, and they exist everywhere. Power struggles with family, friends, partners, teachers, co-workers, or supervisors can trigger insecurities, leading to defensiveness, arguments, and emotional turmoil. These conflicts can make us feel powerless, but that is never true because we can choose how to respond. While hierarchies are an essential component of our society, no one person is more important than another, any more than your heart is more important than your lungs. The problem is that many will use their power within an organization to temporarily inflate their feelings of powerlessness. And at the core of their behavior is insecurity. So if you feel unfairly attacked and become defensive or angry, you have just given them the power to upset you. So use the stress reset. Freeze. Stop all reactions. Breathe and release any tension. Relax and quickly assess the best way to respond. Remember, I have no doubt I will figure it out. So just don't react. A reaction makes them feel powerful over you, so don't give them that satisfaction. Instead, listen to what they are saying and reframe the situation as valuable feedback in the big picture of your life. While you may not have control over the circumstances at that moment, you do have control over how you respond. That choice is always yours. And you don't have to let the situation make you feel powerless. Once you're alone, take the time to journal and reflect on the situation to decide how to best respond. Whether you choose to leave or stay, You are learning how to handle future challenges more effectively, and that's a win for you either way. Now your ability to overcome adversity has increased, further building your doubtless confidence. If you would like a free worksheet to help you optimize your power, head over to tammyallen.com. I would love to share it with you. My book, Doubtless Confidence, will be out in 2025. For more tips and insights, like, subscribe, and stay tuned.